Back in December, the Bears won at Jacksonville 86-49, and then just 3 days ago, right here on this very floor in the regular season finale, Mercer won 69-55. Stratford and Tattnall just more than 2 hours away from their fourth meeting just this year. For the second straight week, the Raiders are going to be featured on the End Zone Game of the Week tonight, and for good reason. They're undefeated heading into this game, and their opponent tonight, Lamar County, is also undefeated. So in 3 hours, less than 3 hours now actually, Warner Robins will be playing in the 5A state championship game, but right now they're actually boarding the bus. The cheerleaders are walking out now, and they're going to head on over to the bus back there that you see in the back. A lot of fans lined up here for what's called the Demon Walk. When you get down here on the mat, it's all about using proper fundamentals. Let me tell you, it's nowhere near as hot out here as it was yesterday. If you watched the news yesterday, I was soaking wet in my live shot, but today the clouds have graced us with their presence, and it is beautiful weather for some softball. The Bears looking to move to 2-0 in their first season in more than 70 years. 3, 2, she makes the three-pointer. Adora Chatfield, she's like, look at me, I'm good. I knew it was going in. Tuskegee still up 14-7, and they're going for more, but LeRon first says no. Oh, what a hit. This is where the Raiders took the lead. Alexander can't hang on to it. Stevie Hand with the good hands to knock it away. He gets it to his teammate, Chris Spencer. Thought he was going to dunk it, but he didn't. Look at this guy. Brown makes a few men miss and is off to the races, or at least it looks like it. But he's drugged down at the 1 yard line. Devondre Little once more, but nope, not up in here. And how about this? The one-handed interception. Look at that. Middle Georgia State Club football representing for you. She's a force to be reckoned with. Jarfaith Jones will almost always be wide open down low. And when she has her hands on the ball, she's almost always going to find a way to score.
It's all about her heart. And she wants to play hard, and she wants her team to get better, as well as herself.
She's off to a hot start this season, averaging 17 points and 8 rebounds each time out. But what really stands out about her is she never gives up, even when the game is all but lost. Last Saturday against Howard, Central was down by 3 with less than 30 seconds left. Jarfaith put up a rare three-pointer that rattled out. As Howard took it down to the other end for an easy lay-in, there was Jarfaith hot on her heels.
I knew that I had shot the shot, so I had to be the first one back. Because if I would have just stood there, it would have been like I gave up on my team, and I couldn't give up on them.
Not only is Jarfaith a favorite target right here on the basketball court, this year her fellow students voted her onto the homecoming court.
That lets me know that she has self-confidence to do those kinds of things.
I was surprised because I didn't think people were going to vote for me, but it ended up being a fun experience overall.
With most of her senior season left, Jarfaith has plenty of time to make more memories.
I worked hard. I've been working since last year, and I was determined my senior year was going to be my year.
13 months ago, Middle Georgia College and Macon State College merged to make Middle Georgia State College. Not long after that, the school announced it would add 2 new sports, men's and women's tennis. Earlier this month, the guys and girls made history when they brought tennis back to Cochran.
It's a pretty cool experience being, like building a new team, starting up, being on a team that's all new people, meeting new people, new coach, setting up new foundations, but he's making sure that we stay focused on everything.
Tom Bates is no stranger to tennis. He comes here after 2 years as head coach at Wesleyan College in Macon.
The college competition is very intense. It's a great character builder because it's you against your opponent. You either get the job done or you don't, and I think most players like that about it.
All right, let's see if I could get the job done. Well, at first, I was doing pretty good, making contact, staying in there. But yes, it is harder than it looks.
A lot of people underestimate the sport. They just think, oh, tennis is easy. You just pick up a racket and hit it in a court. But I mean, it's way more than that. You gotta, there's tons of different ways to hit the ball. Footwork, you gotta stay in shape. It's also a really big mental sport too, which a lot of people don't think it is. Even if you're not going to be the next star of Wimbledon, you can still come watch the Knights.
We welcome anybody to come out and watch the matches from the high school, from the residents here. I know there's some tennis players in town. I know them personally, so I expect to see them here. But we will welcome any support, and let's get something good going here in Cochran.
In Cochran, Tucker Sargent, 41, NBC Sports. Ron Christian, the head coach of Rutland's boys basketball team, is trying to lead his team to the school's first ever team state championship.
We've had individuals win it in certain sports, but we haven't had a team to win it yet.
Is this team capable of being the first?
This team is capable of being the first.
Most of these guys have been playing together on the same team since middle school. That's just one of the reasons Coach Christian thinks this year's Rutland group has a big chance to bring home the state title.
I think they're ready to show that this is the team that's ready to do it this year.
Tuesday night in round 2, the Canes will host Crisp County, who in the first round hit a shot to win it as time expired. Just up Interstate 75 at Central High School, Coach Andre Taylor's Chargers hit the road to Sandersville Tuesday to take on the Washington County Golden Hawks.
They haven't lost but one game this year, and they've been beating people pretty good. So it's one of those things, though they put us out last year, so it's one of those things that the guys are ready for it. They're not going to back down. We're going to fight.
Turner says his young talent has been the difference this year. Whether it's upperclassmen at Rutland or underclassmen at Central, every player knows a loss here ends their season.
We're going to fight to keep playing. We fight each game as is our last, which it could be if we lose. So we're going to just come in and fight each game and just give our best.